A simple phrase, "It's possible," really does carry incredible weight when you think about it deeply. This unwavering truth that possibility exists as long as we're alive and breathing. It's almost like a universal constant, isn't it? No matter how dire circumstances might seem, no matter how many doors appear to have closed, that potential for change, for breakthrough, for something unexpected and wonderful to happen, it remains. You still got a shot. There's something beautifully defiant about that mindset. It acknowledges that life can be tough, that we face setbacks and challenges that can feel overwhelming, but it refuses to surrender to despair. It's the kind of thinking that has driven human progress throughout history. People who looked at seemingly impossible situations and said, "But what if?" Think about all the breakthroughs that started with someone believing in possibility when everyone else saw impossibility. The Wright brothers didn't know exactly how they'd achieve flight, but they believed it was possible. Marie Curie didn't know she'd become the first woman to win a Nobel Prize when she started her research, but she pursued the possible. Every entrepreneur who ever started a business, every artist who ever created something new, every person who ever overcame addiction or poverty or illness, they all held on to that fundamental truth you've identified. You might not know how or when. That's where faith meets action, isn't it? We don't need to have all the answers or see the entire path clearly. We just need to believe that a path exists and be willing to take the next step, even when we can't see where it leads. This mindset becomes especially powerful during those dark moments. We all face job loss, relationship troubles, health scares, financial difficulties. In those times, "it's possible" becomes more than just optimism. It becomes a lifeline. It's the difference between giving up and getting up one more time. And you're absolutely right that as long as we're breathing, we have agency. Every breath is a new opportunity to make a different choice, to try a different approach, to reach out for help, to learn something new, or to simply shift our perspective. Time keeps moving forward, circumstances keep changing, and new opportunities keep emerging, often from the most unexpected places. These words remind us that possibility isn't just about big, dramatic changes either. Sometimes it's about small shifts that compound over time. A conversation that changes everything. A book that opens new ways of thinking. A chance encounter that leads to unexpected opportunities. A moment of clarity that reframes everything we thought we knew about our situation. The beauty of this truth is that it's democratic. It applies to everyone, regardless of background, current circumstances, or past failures. A person in prison still has possibilities. Someone facing bankruptcy still has possibilities. A student struggling in school still has possibilities. An elderly person feeling forgotten still has possibilities. The specific nature of those possibilities might vary, but the fundamental truth remains constant. What strikes most about this insight is how it balances realism with hope. This not suggesting that everything will definitely work out exactly as we want, acknowledging that we might not know how or when things will change, but you're asserting that change itself, improvement itself, breakthrough itself, these remain possible. This perspective also puts responsibility back in our hands in a healthy way. If possibility exists, then our job is to stay open to it, to keep trying, to remain curious and willing to adapt. It means we can't control outcomes, but we can control our response to circumstances and our willingness to keep engaging with life. This statement also speaks to resilience, not the kind that pretends everything is fine, but the kind that acknowledges difficulty while refusing to let it have the final word. It's the resilience that says, "This is hard, and I don't know what comes next, but I'm still here, still breathing, still capable of surprise." It's the kind of truth that can literally change lives when people really internalize it. In a world that often feels overwhelming and full of limitations, reminding ourselves and others that it's possible, that we still have a shot, as long as we're breathing, is both a gift and a responsibility. These words serve as a beautiful reminder that hope isn't naive, it's practical. Possibility isn't fantasy. It's potential waiting to be discovered and activated. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be updated for more inspiring content. You can also leave a comment and share the video so that we could reach and inspire more people. Thank you, and to God be all the glory.